Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now today, we're working on the airfix Hawker Tempest. We've been working on a bit here and a bit there for some time. Mostly what I want to get onto today is the decals. I did notice when I was setting up there's something I do need to attend to, which is to say the exhaust manifolds. So we'll get them done first. I don't think that will make too many odds as to the overall process. There is a tail fin that I need to put on, but I will decide when I'm going to put that on. I may do it before, I may do it after. We'll see. As far as after the decaling process, right, we'll work that out. So a few little bits and bobs, but yeah. Anyway, first up, as always, coffee. Oh yeah. Womp womp. I know sometimes, kids. Now, light. And the Rob spake, saying, "Let there be light," and lo, there was. Good viewing, Posy. Now. Alright, here's our tempest. Now, these are the decals. One thing I'm gonna do, slice off quite a few that we don't need, because I've painted that, as you can see, rather than use the decals. I don't need those ones. I actually don't need those yellow ones either. There was decal was damaged, it's not. Alright, so we'll slice them off, and then we're going to have a look at a couple of bits and bobs on our assembly instructions as regarding positioning of decals, other things, and then we'll, anyway, yes. But first, let's get down to removing some of the decals we don't need, of which there is quite a few. No, it's not here. Actually, yeah. This way. Sliced. There we go. Now I don't need these yellow ones, but I do need these. And I prefer to put them up as wood from Furifers, and I'm sure you can work out what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a cha-cha-cha. Yes. Put there. What's here? There. Here we go, kids. We're getting there though. Right. Now we definitely want. Actually, I don't need that one either. Because I painted that as well. Right. meantime, across here. There. Don't need any of those. Ow! Sorry, my hips just playing a bit there. Alright, give me a moment. Yes, in case you heard any of that noise, I was being savaged by a moose. Oh, really? Living in Australia, I don't know much about what moose is actually like, but I am told, I remember, well, I'm told, I remember seeing a thing on a video once where, because a lot of people think that moose are going to be like bullwinkle, notwithstanding they don't expect them to pull rabbits out of their hats. They approach them thinking they're going to be these friendly critters, when in actuality they are, of course, like any other animal, wild critters who do not necessarily like their space encroached on. And a number of people die by moose every year in Canada. I'm totally unsurprised. I can see it. It's like how the those who are unwary with regards to the hippopotamus are soon to suffer a nasty demise. I believe that's more common knowledge these days, but didn't used to be. My mum blames these composers named Flanders and Swan, who did this series of compositions about animals, one of which was the hippopotamus, that portrayed as this warm, fuzzy animal, which it totally isn't. It's territorial as all hell. Again, I'm Australian, not African. I'm sure an African person would be able to confirm that with far more veracity than I, but you get the drill. Now, okay, so now we've at least got things down to the decals that we want. Now, what I did want to do in the meantime, I'm going to put this away. Pop it away, pop it away, pop it away now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Assembly instructions on. They've got a kind of curious little setup with them. Right. Here we go. First you've got to put them together like that. Okay, D9 on D3, D10 on D2. Okay. Well, let's have a look at that, shall we? Now if I can get on to decaling whilst I'm Waiting for this to happen now. That's D2, which goes with D10. Alrighty, let's do this. Let's do this. Sprue cutters. Right. So, what happens, apparently, they would need, the D2 goes on the bottom, that, yep, that's correct. It forms like a, I'll zoom in, hang on, there we go. Right, so, forms like a double layer effect there, but almost on the same level. If you can see what's happening there. So, all right, let's do this. That shouldn't be too hard. Now I'm inclined. There's a neat little ridge there too. Let's see. That's where that would go to create that. That all makes perfect sense. Boom. Alrighty. So, the only question I really have is, do I want to use the gravel glue? Just or the Mr. Hobby Quick Dry. I'm inclined to go the Mr. Hobby Quick Dry. Not quick dry, but thin. More specifically, this stuff. It's not bad gear. For me, the jury's a bit out on their Cement Deluxe. I'm not so keen on the brush applicator, but for a little thing like this, they can be quite the go. The needle applicator is actually, whilst you can get quite precise accuracy with it, one of the bigger issues I find is that sometimes you don't get quite the control of how much is going on. So you globs, which you don't necessarily want. I'm going to have another mouthful of coffee. Yes. Now, depending on factors X, Y, and Z, gunsmiths. Here's the one I want. Is what they want. Alright. Very shortly, I'm going to need to get up from the desk to turn the heater off. So, first, let's get, okay. There we go. Now, that wasn't meant to happen, kids. Oops, wrong side up. That's right. Oh, it's not. It's not sitting nicely. Yeah. Anything a bit more of that? No. 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 Alright. Try and get a bit more medieval then. Hello, Revel, my old friend. It's time to glue with you again. Yeah. Oh, a little bit creasy, this. See, it's not sitting straight. That's the question. Okay, there we go. There's one. I couldn't quite see that, could you? And no, I'm still not happy with that. Boom. Still not. What's the deal with that? Alright, that's better. Sort of. There we go. Piston wise. It's just not what's in nicely. Not in my opinion, anyway. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I felt a distinct click. And it's looking very nice now. Yes. Okay. There we go, kids. Finally. Yeah. Now it's sitting correctly. So, if you're building this kit and you're doing your exhaust manifolds, feel for a distinct click. you will feel it. I might want to give those a bit of a retouch up before I put on there. See? Now that I can actually see why they've done it that way, it does make sense. And I think it's a good look. It's a bit of a fiddle initially until you, well, now that I've been through that one, I can see how this one rolls. So, actually, I might just quickly adjust the camera because I think, yeah, I'm working here. All right. Now, because we're going to hold it from that end. That. Goes to this one's fitting very nicely. All right, let's do that one. Well, you can see there's my bloody hand. All right, long and the short of it, I'll be able to show you as I put the glue in. All right, just there. See the little edge that I'm going to utilize to get that one. Voiced, we go. All right. All right. Well, that one was very much easier than the other one. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Let's just make sure the other one's still pretty. Where's brown? It's not as pretty, is it? All right. Now we're going to let them dry. All right. Now the other thing I need to check out next, we're going to see you guys out a bit. Well, there we go. Bring this back. Is decal map. Now, there we go. So what I'm looking for here, I'll share this with you. That tail fin that I've keep knocking it off. That's why I've left it off at the time. It's the tail fin that goes there. There's no decal that goes on it, so there is no reason that I can't simply wait till I've got everything in position and then put it back on as I would with any small parts and stuff like that. And this we will now do. Now, what I think I'll work on today, now there's a couple of things I also need to do. These are all right. I will need to. I haven't finished painting these, but that doesn't matter so much. Take that there. Now I've got two options on this. Either I blue tack that there, but no, see the other option is to, in fact I think that's probably the better one. Put the decal in position, slice, lift. That can happen. Alright, we'll do that. So, what I also want to do before I get started, I'm obviously going to need to get some blue tack on this to hold it in position a bit. Actually, something I'll also do, so I know that I've got to get some gunmetal grey on that, so I'll do that. That can dry while we're decaling. Now, do I have any on hand? No, because I put them all away. I can do that later. It's not a biggie. Alright. Now. So, give that a bit of a nice angle for us perhaps as well. There, if we're going to be doing our wings. A bit more would be good. Put some more blue tack. Here we go. Oh, no, not there. I do have some more. I bought some recently. Looking. Not finding. Which is buried under something. I've got so much shit here at the moment. Oh, there's a bit more. When I go to get the warm water for the decals, I will. Actually, I bet you know where it is. Anyway, pop that to there. That to there. Yeah, it's really sturdy. Alright. Yeah, now is one of these decaling blush. Alright. You'll also be needing I've got, there we are. We need those. All right. Now, Alright, I'm off to get a bowl of warm water. When I get back, we'll start on the wings, various other parts of the aircraft. What I might do is that way there's no possibility of that getting in the way, minimise my issues potentially. Now, whilst I am getting said warm water, I am going to visit the big bald man's room and may as well get a fresh coffee. So I'm going to take the mic off. I'm sure you don't want the audio effects of my visitations, shall we say. So I'll be back shortly. Alright, kids, as you can gather, I'm back. Now, let's see. I should get that actually slightly repositioned, having gone through all the fuss. Now, I want it to be a nice, convenient length for my reach, which is to say, there. Good. Now, after these tweezers, good people, are, in a word, fucking magic when it comes to decaling. Actually, that's two words, fucking magic, isn't it? Be that as it may, kids. Now, what we're gonna do, let's start, where exactly do they go? Right. So a roundel, right, got it. Well, let's slice one of those out. For some reason I feel very awkward in my positioning here. Never mind. Sure, I'll work it out. I will work it out. I will work it out. Dear. I think it's because I'm not moving that. Yeah. Now, anyway. Alright. Now. Next. Some coffee. Alrighty. Now what I might do is that as I do for you guys while I bam. Let's soak. Let's soak. Yeah. So, I'll get these out the way. I'll be moving it. Should do. Let's just check that, shall we? Yep. Excess off. So this one we do about there. Right, now, forgot to put some decal setter on it. But what I'm going to do is once that has set, I'll be able to slice that out. Went on nicely, though, I'll give it that. Now, I will, however, get just roll that. There's one. Let that settle in, then I'll put the decal setter on it. The other one I'll do it from the outset now. Lean, scalpel. Some bit of walkies. That'll be good. It's probably, I know, it's safe on both counts. One pretty bloody close, but never mind. Who's this? I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll have to ring them back. Double 3 2. I do know that number, you know. Try and remember what it is. Never mind. I have a sneaking suspicion it might be that some kids have arrived. It's a 271 number usually. Anyway, I'll find out in due course. 322. Anywho. This one we'll do here. I just realised something I forgot to do again is put on the decal setter, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll do that once I've got the decal moving. That's how I'll do. Alright. I'm put the area that I want it to be effective. Well, the too much about obviously the gun bay area, because I don't want it to go there really. I'm going to be cutting it out of there anyway. So, to that end. Nicely. All right. There's our, what I might also do. Now, the, I'll cut these out in due course, and probably before I start applying the decals soften. Now, but in the meantime, next on our upper wings, okay, we will go quite a few in fact. Well, what I normally do, oh hello, we've got 636 man. First then comes 1, 2. A lot of them are on the undercarriage. Okay, we can get those two out the way. Potentially, where does 35 maybe? Also undercarriage. 34. Let me guess. Undercarriage. Undercarriage. 33 undercarriage. Okay. So, with the exception of those two, we'll pop those up here. Actually, here we go. We can get those done. 37 is 140. That side. Yep, okay, we'll do that. Okay, because that's a nice, easy option. And you know, I am actually going to move this. So I'm not entirely comfy with it, because I can move that out to there maybe, and then, yeah, it's a bit better, it's more spacious. Anyway, scalp time. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Yeah. Next. That's 37 on the right, isn't it? Indeed it is. Starts from... Okay. So, that being the case, kids, alrighty, now, this one goes there. Start getting onto tiny ones. Oh, maybe. Just try and... Alright. Yeah, I reckon once I've got these on, I'm going to cut those out. At least the portion of the roundels I don't need. That may be a little tricky. Find out. Yeah, that's meant to be line with regards to let's find out. Duty prefaced by chlamydia. Let's find out. Classy guy. Just realised there's a couple of other complications that might come into play with regards to where I'm putting decals. Vis-a-vis, if they're on these panel areas, it's not really relevant. I'll have to check that out. Indeed, there are a few. First, let's see some is. Yeah, decal setter. Yeah, decal setter. Now, what I'm going to do, actually, before I start cutting out those portions of the roundels that I'm not going to need, let them set for just a shade longer while I assess which decals are no longer relevant with regards to, because I've cut out these portions here. Let's get that out. There we go. Next, the other one. Ba, 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 ba. It's here. Scalpel time. Just get that little number off and get this little cardboard there off. There. Now, I've got a straight bit of cardboard again. I like to get them off because I find these little bits of cardboard are frequently the ones that'll bone you. Now, tweezers. Tweezers, Las Vegas. Sorry about that. There's quite a few decals we should be able to get going. That's something I also should probably try, because the black and there's quite a few decals that I have actually done, being the black and white ones, and the yellow. So the question I've also got to work out is, well, there's a whole stack of do I do. A lot of the numbers that are there, but I've done. Have a bit of a look-see, a couple of things. And while I'm doing that, I'll let those dry just a little bit longer before I get the scalpel into it. That's the plan. I might have to go surgical scalpel, because I have one. Lost in my own world of thought, and I was still soaking the bloody decal. It should be fine to go now, I should think. Yep. Ah. Let's just show. Yeah. Sure. Alrighty. Coming along already. Now. Let's have a look. Given of 43 and 49 are the white stripes. Okay, yeah. No, we're all good. There's no difference to the any other element of the decals. It's purely the white ones that the ones I missed, so that's fine. Okay. All good. Now, scalpel time. Now, where are my scalpel blades? I think that's the same here, isn't it? Look, you just still use this one, actually. Or actually, I know what I'm going to do. These new ones. Let's see. Oh, sort of. I'm even quite comfy with that because it still clears out the area. It shows the gun bays clearly. So I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Oh, hey, cutie guy, how you doing? Yeah. This side is going to be a little more tricksy. Or maybe not. Look at that. It all came together. I'm good, man. I've, as you can see, I'm decaling the Tempest. What I viewed as the two biggest challenges were to get the clear area there where the roundels meet the actual gun nest or gun base. And that's actually happened pretty easily for me, and I'm pretty happy about that fact. Right. Jolly good. Spare this little cover. Now. No. Yeah. They're not actually part of the kit. I basically made them. Where I got the gun on the ammunition racks from was from, I had to get buy separately two Typhoon kits to create those gun nests. Now, there's them who would suggest that was a frivolous expenditure of money, and I'm hard put to disagree, but that's what I wanted to do, so I did it. Now, let's see what the most easily accessible decal number we have is. Alright, well, there is 2. Okay, we're looking for ones that are easy. Here we go, 15. Let's do our 15s. Got a few of them. Alright. So, scalpel time again. Different scalpel. Dear, oh dear. Did I get that cut all the way through? No, I didn't. Actually, I'll come this way. Okay. And if I go across, yeah. All right. Now, yeah. As I said, ordinarily you'll find it doesn't come with the ammunition racks. I made them, yeah, because the Typhoon has gun nests, or gun bays. I thought to myself, well, it seems just unfair. This doesn't gun bays. I figured I'd fix that, and so I have. Now come here, And soak. This is always the more frustrating part of decaling, I find. When things get to move for you. Never mind. It is what it is. Now, let's see how this one's wrong. Moving. We're not moving. Not yet, anyway. I have to fix something up in my I'm not very sure. Got a bit of movement. Setter. Jesus, where's my goggles? Let's make sure I got this correct. Here we go. One. Now. Now give me a moment. Let's see. Is that seriously? Shit. Hang on. Marvelous. Oh, I'm having tech hassles, guys. This is not good. For fuck's sake. All right. Think I fixed the issue. Need that sort of shit like you need a hole in the head, man. Sorry, guys. I'm having tech issues. My camera boned me. That's the long and the short of it. But I have fixed the problem. And there was much rejoicing. Certainly on my end, anyway. Oh. Next one. I might as well keep these goggles on. I reckon I'm going to need them. I'm dropping all sorts of shit now. That's not helping my cause. Alright. Next. So this one goes down here. Be that as it may. Seems it is. I do find sheer number decals can be a make it quite an arduous journey. It's not just a couple of hour thing, you know, or even a 1 hour thing for that matter. Not long, but a bit. All right. Ayo. Tell you. Yeah. Where's the next one go? There and there. Okay. And then correspondingly on the other wing. Are there some that go on the underside? Ah, on the tail fins is where the other ones go. Okay. All right. I do sometimes wonder, in fact, quite often wonder, because I don't actually know what these tech decals actually, or what purpose they serve in actuality. They're obviously there to let mechanics and stuff know stuff. No idea about what they do or what they're trying to tell them. And I do wonder. Yes, I do. But yeah. Oh well. Anyway, let's get on with it. Get on with it. This one goes just behind that line there. You can't see where I'm pointing to. I can. Alright, let's see if it's moving. No. Not yet. It's probably because the water's starting to get cold. Uh, They're moving. Alright. Goggles. There we go. Next. Alright. Now. This one. It's the last on this wing. Goes. Hey. Right. And soak. Now. Let's see after this one that way. Might see if I can see how long it takes to get this. Well, this wing won't take much longer, obviously. Then do I want to start that one or do I want to do the tail fins? Decisions. Oh, hey, how you doing? You look away, by golly. Ah. Yo. Let's see. Oh, she's moving. Oh. Thank you. I The thing I'm most pleased about it is that I put the gumbo ammunition bays and stuff I did myself. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think they look good. Got to put another cannon in both sides here. It was my first attempt at really scratch building stuff. And water. Overdid it. There we go. Actually, we good. Alrighty. So that's one wing with the 15s done. Might as well get the other wing done. Hey, you come here, bloody things. Slippery little suckers, ain't they? Yes, they can be. This one will go down there. 6 more of these 15s to go, including the one I'm soaking. Actually, no, 8 more. That's not the one I want. Bit longer. I think the water's getting a bit cold now, guys. So it's not quite lifting the decals with the same efficacy as warmer water. Hence I'm having to soak for longer. Yeah, well. Let's see, shall we? See how we're going now. There we go, she's moving. There we go. Is that one on? All right. Next. Something I wouldn't mind checking for a moment. So, oh yeah. For a moment there I thought I didn't have enough 15 that I was going to be going. What the devil? No, I'm all good in the hood. Now, actually here's a thing for you kids. Oh, no, not quite. I was going to say once I get the 15s done, those wings are in fact completed, but they're not quite. They're very close. What I might do is I might knock all the 15s off. Stream. Finish the upper wings and fuselage tomorrow. We will get the manifolds in. And yeah, I will now tomorrow's Thursday, Friday. I think we'll do a bit of work on the lake. I'm feeling that way inclined. Yes, I am. But I want to get this out the way. It sounds a bit. I mean, it's been hanging around for a while. I just haven't finished it. I've got no other single-engined aircraft I'm working on at the moment, so I'll do this one. Yeah. On Monday, I reckon we just look at my figures. The Tiger Commander and the Staghound Commander. I'm pretty happy with how the German one's coming up. Might show it off a bit before I wind up. We shall see. Decal setter. Oh, that's almost perfect. Almost. Yeah. There we go. Well, that one was cooperative. Next. Alright. I'd actually be pretty happy to get this one done, because then I'll have the evolution of the aircraft. The Hurricane, Typhoon, Tempest. Only leaving me the Mark II Hurricane to do, which I have, by golly. So, yeah. Then I suppose I should probably get a Eurofighter Typhoon for good measure. Then I've definitely got the whole box and dice. Oh, hey, I know what I was going to mention, Cutie Guy. You might have recalled that that I was looking at that short Sterling and the decals were horrible. I can get decals to replace them. It cost me about 40 bucks Australian. However, for 80 bucks Australian, I can get in a complete Stellari kit. So, And it comes with some very sexy photo etch. Photo etch. Oh. And as such, I'm probably going to go down that path. I am going to keep that airfix kit, believe it or not. Not going to build it, but that kit, it does have I have a sentimental thing for it. That particular one. No. No. Mostly on account of I find that the pilot often gets in the way of showing off the cockpit detail. Almost. Oh. Here we go. One more on the wings, and then it's the tail fins for these. Deary me, eh? Gotta say, I am feeling pretty chipper about how it's coming up now that I've started to get the decals on it. I was a little concerned as to how the gun nests or gun bays would affect the decals, because of course they're not meant to be there on the kit. And I look to have gotten away with that, and there was much rejoicing. Yeah. Now, actually, you know, I'm not. I might do a few more decals up than just these 15. We'll see. We'll see. See how I feel once I've got them done. I can hear the cockies outside. By cockies, I mean cockatoos. We've got a local flock. And I maintain a bird bath. I initially did that in summer. I throw seed out there occasionally for them. They can be pushy fuckers at times, I tell you, man. Now, most people would suggest, well, non-Australian people perhaps, a lot of other people would say, you're an Australian fucking man. I don't know. If you grow up with them, they're not, the whole Australian animals that bad, I tell you right now. Don't get me wrong, don't piss off a Roo. A Roo will fuck you up. And if you're going to swim with Australian crocs, you're going to get it. It's not rocket science now, is it? They're a scary animal. They can be up to 7 meters. Well, not 7 meters, 6 meters. Just once you start putting the extra. Suppose 7 yards, 6 and a bit meters. That's about right. They're fucking huge. Here we go. That's that one on. Now, next, we go there, there, there. All right. All right. So, yeah, I don't know. I reckon I'm going to get these 15s done and then take a break, guys. We'll get the rest of the wings fuselage done tomorrow. That's my plan. And depending on time variables tomorrow, we might do some other work as well and other things. First, we will get these done. Just these 15. There's only 4 more. Please, enough of the hell these are looking at. I might have to put some work in progress shots up. Yeah. No, I won't, because I'll be putting those same pics up tomorrow. We shan't be doing that thing. Alright, let's see if we're moving. Yeah, you too, man. Thanks for swinging past. I appreciate it. Alright, that one's moving. Here we go. Yeah, I did. And I've got another one that I'm working on. Let's try to think how easy they can get to it at the moment. But yeah, I did. If you go to my either of my Facebook or my Instagram, probably the easiest way of tracking it down would be to go via Facebook. Because I've got a gallery there of all my aircraft. But yes, I did finish it. And I gotta say, it was a really good learning experience from the viewpoint of that was my first detailed 4-engined heavy that I did. Where will I put the rest of those 15s? And because I'd done one before as in a 4-engined heavy, a Halifax, but it was a very simple kit. A detailed one like the Lank I built, the one thing I learned was that you need to get everything right from the outset. A small error at the early stages can punish you harshly in the later stages. So make sure you get that shit right. And I guess in some ways the takeaway from that is that you translate that to the other builds now. And that's kind of cool. But I did get it finished, and like I said, if you go to Rob the Builder on Facebook, or it is on my Instagram. You don't need to scroll down a bit, but Rob the Builder on Facebook is probably where you're going to find your best. I am on Discord. I should use my Discord thing as a gallery thing more often, but Not really too sure how to use Discord, to be honest. But if you hang around till I've gotten these last 3 decals done, I'll see about getting the lane count showing you. Because I'm a bit chipper with it. Some parts of it do look good. The next one will be better. That's a dam busters I'm building. I have plans on doing another dam busters with the insignia. Ah, jolly good, thank you. And they will have the insignia of Guy Gibson on it. And it was him who led the attack. So you've got to have him. Oops. And excuse me while I just have a I also want to do a B1 Lancaster, because they are actually very, very different than a B3, believe it or not. The windows are different, the exhaust manifold, there's quite a few differences in the overall structure. And I also, of course, want to do one with the Grand Slam. I mean, hey, that would be cool. I believe that was something else that was delivered by 617 Squadron. So yeah. Interesting fact about the Grand Slam. Apparently when a pilot dropped a Grand Slam, because of the sheer amount of weight that it had just suddenly released, it would shoot up, literally 20,000 feet. And of course that took a bit of control, and that make sure that the wings are up to the job and all the rest. But you get your nose around that anytime you're ready. Now, get these last 2 on, then I'll wind the stream up. And as I said, tomorrow we'll come back, we'll finish the wings, fuselage. I might do the undercarriage over the weekend, you never know, or I might do it on another stream. We shall see. Or I might do some figures. We shall see again. There's many things I can potentially work on. Check. Righty. Let's have a look. Jolly good. Yeah, having a good night, dude. Now, that one. But finally, well, I'm pretty happy with the amount of stuff we got done. It's looking a lot more like an aircraft than it was before. And I'm having a bit of difficulty with the there we go. Boom. And finally, yeah, anyway, it's looking a lot more like an aircraft. It's starting to come together now. Yeah, happy, joy. Alright, let's see if it's moving, shall we? And finally, alrighty. Alright. Boom. There we go. Alrighty. So, as you can see, we've got quite a few of the decals on. She's starting to look the goods, kids. We'll continue that tomorrow, I think. Yes. Yes, we shall. Now, in the meantime, zoom out. All right. That is me done. Hang on, it's slightly crooked. That is me done. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Now, first-time viewers out there, magic button for you. Follow, like, subscribe. You know, just wants to. If you want to track me down on other platforms, I am Rob the Builder on Facebook, YouTube, and Discord. I am Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter, and I am Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And again, we come to those magical words of follow, like, or subscribe. Alrighty. Now, tomorrow. As I said, I think we should continue with our tempest work. I'm starting to feel very good about it all. Yes. And I'm kind of starting to look forward to getting that one done. And I'd like to get that one done while I am waiting for my photo etch stuff to... I've got photo etch on my next few builds. And I've got some tools on their way. If I could maybe knock that off, and maybe even the blank I'm working on in the next week and a half, I'll be very happy indeed. We shall see. However, in the meantime, I'm going to be back my usual sort of a time tomorrow. in what I guess is best defined as same kit time and same kit channel. Hopefully I'll catch you guys then. See yous.